Hi FlossTube, it's Lorna the Ladybird Stitcher. Today is Wednesday the 26th of September and I'm here for my next update. Thank you for joining me. I hope everyone's had a good couple of weeks. We've just been busy but we're okay otherwise. I've just spent the morning getting my hair coloured and fixed up, so it looks better than it usually does today, and you know, as soon as I wash it, it'll go back to being the way it usually is, frizzy. And anyway, I'm sure a lot of you can relate. I've got quite a few things to go over today. I managed to work on about 8 different whips. So this video might be a little bit longer than usual. I'm hoping not to make it too long because we have had trouble with our internet. I think it's okay now, but I don't want to kind of push it too much. So I'll get started. First thing I want to show you is just the one that my daughter's supposedly doing. She's not really doing it, I am, but this is called Heart by, I guess it's Handmade is the company that makes it. So it's supposed to look like that. And here's what it looked like last time you saw it. And here it is now. I want to thank Marie Rose. She saw my last video and commented that I should take a video of my daughter stitching. And I thought that was an excellent idea because one day I will look back and would want that kind of footage. So I'm going to try. She hasn't actually picked this up since my last video. It's mainly been me. It's just something easy to do in front of the TV. So, but thank you, Mary Rose. That is such a great idea. So thanks for that. That one in a minute. I also worked on Strawberry Fields Forever by Blackbird Designs, and that will be the final project. And here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here it is now. Excuse the wrinkles. I always mean to iron this before I show it, but I never get around to it. But this is 28 count Lugana that was tea dyed, just with chamomile tea, so it's slightly off-white, a bit more yellowy than white. And yeah, I only did a little bit, just basically that one there, just filled that in. Yeah. But still really enjoying that one, and I wish I had more time to spend on it. I also spent time on Spring Queen, which I'm doing in conjunction with Belinda Aussie Stitcher. We started this on the 1st of September, which is the first day of spring here in Australia, and I've noticed that a lot of people are starting to join in, which is fantastic. Here it is, Spring Queen. It is out of print, unfortunately. I believe I bought this before it went out of print, and I think this was the very first seasonal queen that I bought, and it was because I had seen a model stitch of it at Victoria House Needleworks, which is my LNS about an hour away, and it looked stunning, and I still love it, and I'm really happy to be finally working on it. Here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here it is now. So I did a little bit more work on this one since you last saw it. I think I had 5 stitches in last time, and so I've got quite a few more this time. Really enjoying this. It's on 28 count Lugana in a mystery fabric by Colour Cascade. Yeah, loving it. Beautiful fabric, beautiful design, beautiful colours. You can see the pink starting to come through. That's actually a part of her gown. It's, well, a part of her sash actually. So it's not easy to see on the photo, but like so many Mirabilias, they never actually look as good on the photo as they do in real life. And this is certainly no exception. It's beautiful. So that is Spring Queen by Mirabilia. And I'm hoping to do a little bit more this month on that one. Next, I felt like working a little bit on Adventure Awaits by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. This is a mystery sale, so I can't show you what it will look like, but here's what it looked like the last time I worked on it. And here it is now. This one is, I'm not sure of the colour of the fabric, but it's 28 count even weave that I was sent by the lady who designs this to try it and to report back on how I'm finding it. And I do like it. It's a little bit simplistic, but it's really good. It's a really good project to have for when you really don't feel like working on anything complicated. So I really like that. And you know, it's not cutesy. It's gonna look really good, I think, when it's finished. A lot more of this has been released than I have done, but I'm still on part 1, and that's okay. I'm just taking it easy, just picking it up whenever I feel like it. And yeah, so so I've got no kind of timeline for this one, just working on it whenever, and I'm okay with that. But yeah, I will link the details of Caterpillar Cross Stitch below. So it's a mystery cell. That's roughly what it's going to look like, but obviously we don't know exactly what it's going to look like yet. I think there's still another 2 to go. I also worked on Guardians of Notre Dame, which is also a mystery cell by Ingleside Imaginarium. And this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here's what it looks like now. And this is being stitched on 28 count Lugana in the colour tan. I just bought this on eBay. I'm not sure who produced it or where it came from, but originally, but it is fun to work with. This is more or less up to date. I just need to kind of complete the shading in the middle and on the border. But other than that, all the little creatures, the chimeras or chimeras, or I'm not really sure how you say that, but they're up to date. And the next one will be released on Monday the 1st of October. And then we'll only have 2 left. So it's just another reminder of how quickly the year's going. So I also worked on my Prairie Schooler alphabet. And I was on the block J, which is J for jack-o'-lantern. And here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here it is now. And I really enjoyed working on that. It was a little bit tedious getting all that colour into the pumpkin. Notice I didn't say orange, and I'm going to get back to that. But yeah, other than that, I really liked it. I was contacted by Leah Noel from Aviatrix Stitcher. I'll put the correct link below. But she said she would like to know what colours these are because she likes the orange. And I thought it was funny because in real life this actually looks really brown. I did tell her, and she was okay. She agreed that it looked more brown, but I think it was going to work for her project, which was good. So I was happy to help Leah. But yeah, it's funny how it's looking orange on the screen, but it is quite brown in real life. But yeah, I'm still happy with that, and I'm going to start back on K. for my next month. For anyone who's interested in those oranges or browns, it was 434 and 435 were the colours. The colours listed here, 434 is supposed to be orange and 435 is supposed to be light orange. But like I said, the DMC that I have is brown. So yeah. And this is being stitched 1/1 on 28 count Ghana. It's just white. I also finished that page I was working on for Juliet by Tilton Craft, and here's what it will look like when it's finished. And here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here it is now. So I finished page 5 here. Page 6 is done, so the next one will be page 7, which will go here. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to Juliet's face, but I can't wait. I've had the urge to go back to a full coverage piece, not necessarily this one, but a full coverage piece, so I'll probably do that next week. But yeah, I love these colours. So completed the arch now. Yeah, I think Juliet's face might appear in the next row. I'm not sure. Or maybe just the top of her head. That is sadly no longer available. Unless you might want to contact Tilton Crafts. Maybe they have some printed ones remaining. I'm not sure, but she's not selling it as a PDF anymore. And last but not least, I was actually speaking to my friend Robin way back when I was on holidays in Cairns. Oh, by the way, someone asked me what Cairns was, and I guess unless you live in Australia, you'll have no idea. It's in tropical North Queensland, and that's where we spent a week of our holidays. Well, a week on holidays. We spent 4 nights up there and then 4 nights coming home on a cruise. But yeah, it's in tropical North Queensland. So if you see the map of Australia, Queensland is right above New South Wales, and there's a little kind of peak up the top, and that's Cairns is up there somewhere. So I have no sense of direction. And when my husband said, do you want to go to Cairns? I kind of said, yeah, sure. And then I said, hang on, isn't that really north? He said, yeah, it's in tropical North Queensland. And I said, I don't want to go where it's really hot. He said, well, it's too late, I've already booked. So, but it wasn't that hot, so it was okay. But I was speaking to my friend Robin, and I said to her, I really want to get back to Boy King by Janlynn, Tutankhamun, which is this one. I said, so maybe I will do 1 stitch a day, or 1 length of thread a day on that one. And I think what spurred me on was I saw Claire, hi Claire, from Prairie Stitches. She has finished her Nefertiti. And I finished my Nefertiti way back when, but she's finished Boy King way back when and was working on Nefertiti. And I really want to get back to it, but I don't like working on it. But I put it out again. Even though I said to Robin when I got back from holidays, I would start doing 1 thread a day. That didn't actually happen until 2 weeks later. But it has happened now, and I did more than 1 thread a day on it since that time. I kind of really got into it yesterday. So here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And I think I've done a fair amount. I looked at the photo of last time, and it's not too bad actually what I've managed to achieve down here. I really don't have much to go, and I think if I really put my mind to it, I'll be able to knock it out. Hopefully not in too long. So it'll be nice to finish it this year. I still don't like the stitching on it. The ones without metallics are 3 strands over 1. It's 14 count navy blue Ada. the ones with metallic is basically one strand of metallic and one strand of DMC. Or cotton, I'm not sure if it is DMC, but I think the numbers do match DMC. So yeah, might just spend a little bit more time on it, maybe for the rest of this month. Trying to get a bit more done on this. So yeah, but the stitches, like I was saying, they're not that neat. I guess it's because it's 3 strands over 1. But also the metallic tends to fray a lot. It's not easy to use. It's supposedly, the numbers match Chronic, but it really doesn't feel like Chronic. It's really hard to use. So yeah, but there it is. That's how it is now at the moment. That's all the whips I worked on to get some haul. I finally got number 1 of the Cottage Garden samplings. This is the Songbird Garden series. So this is Forever and Ever. And should be due to get number 4 because I had 2 and 3. I had to request 1 even though I'd already paid for it, but there was a mistake. It didn't arrive and I requested it and it came, and yeah, so I think number 4 should be on its way soon. I was watching, I'm not going to remember the name, Hannah from Handmade. Hi Hannah, if you're watching. She did a video on her whips, and one of them was this one, Shakespeare's Fairies, and of course I've seen this before, but it really wasn't my thing up until I saw it in Hannah's video. It's absolutely stunning. She said she didn't want to stop working on it because she was enjoying it so much, and yeah, I can see what it's lovely. And I didn't want it to go out of print like so many of Mirabilia's are, so I decided to buy it, and I got it from Arts and Crafts in the UK. And then because of Hannah, she said that she got Christmas Flourishes by Mirabilia, which is also out of print, from Hawkins Hobbies. And so I went on there and they still had at least 1 copy left, and I got it. This is MD number 24, so it is a very old one, 1996, but it's stunning. The thing with Hawkins Hobbies is they will only sell it as a kit, so but you can choose not to get either no fabric or no DMC. I chose no DMC just because it was cheaper, and I thought I could probably get the DMC a little bit cheaper anyway. But the fabric they sent, I'm definitely not using for this project. Oh, I can use it for another project, no problems. But it's linen, antique blue. No, sorry. They said the antique blue linen has been discontinued and has been replaced with linen blue spruce. So that's the fabric there. I don't want to use this for this piece because I really want to use an opal piece for the Christmas, well, because it's Christmas, but also because I think it'll just kind of enhance it. But they also sent me the Petite Treasure braid, which is, maybe it isn't, it's by Rainbow Gallery, but I don't think it is Petite Treasure braid. It's called Nordic Gold, number ND2. There, and some Chronic, and the beads there. So they're really pretty beads as well, rich Christmas colours. So yeah, that was a little bit pricey because it was a whole kit, but I thought I've got to kit it up anyway at some point, so why not? And I've been after that pattern for a while, so I was happy to find it. I'm going to do a big pack up at the end. So I was at Victoria House Needlecrafts on the weekend and I found this, and this is the Forest Goddess. It's MD87, and once again I was scared that this would go out of print. So I picked it up, and yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be stitching it, but just like all my other Noras that I haven't started. An update on when I will be doing my Mirabilia parade. I followed up my Lady Mirabilia and I was told that it had gone into the wrong pile, and so hadn't been, the fabric hadn't been dyed yet. So when I followed it up, it was put on the right pile and I was told that it would be worked on straight away, and that was about maybe 10 days ago. So I'm hoping to receive it soon. And as soon as I have that one, as well as another one that I ordered that recently went out of print, Angel of the New Dawn is now out of print, and when I saw that I quickly found a copy and ordered it. And so that's also on its way, and when I get those two, then I will do the Mirabilia Stash Parade. But I don't think I'm ever going to stop buying them because, as you've seen, I just keep collecting. And I know the last time I did a Mirabilia parade, someone said, or lots of people actually said, when are you going to stitch all these? I'm a collector. I've come to terms with the fact that I'm not going to be able to stitch everything I have, but I do collect Mirabilia patterns, so that's why I have so many. Sorry about that. I just want to go over plans. For the rest of this week, I will be working on, I will try to work on Boy King by Janlynn and see some more progress. I was really encouraged by seeing progress on that one, so hopefully I'll be able to work on that without too many problems. I will also work on the K block of the Prairie Schooler alphabet. Guardians of Notre Dame, the next block will be released, so I'll be working on that one. And then I've got to put in 1200 stitches for the Full Coverage Fanatics group. And I'm thinking I'll pull out my Story Keep Secret door, which looks like this. I'll probably work on that one. I also want to work a little bit more on my Spring Queen, which is in here somewhere. You saw it earlier. I'm hoping to pull that out a little bit, and then maybe I'll work on Boy King a little bit more, because I just really want to finish it now. I've really just want to get it done. So that's it for stitching. Now for books. So I've finished one book while I was away, and it's called The Tattooist of Auschwitz, or Auschwitz, by Heather Morris. It's a true story, but it is written as a novel. Heather Morris is originally from New Zealand but lives in Melbourne, and she met the tattooist, who was a prisoner from Slovakia, and he was given the job of tattooing his fellow prisoners. It's not an easy book to read, but I think everyone should read it. It really makes you think. Yeah, I really recommend it. I can't say much about it. Maybe I'll just read the back, and hopefully that'll give you some kind of, because if I say too much about it, I'll give it away, and I really don't want to do that because it would probably spoil it for some people. So this is what made me pick it up. It was just at my library. Lal Sokolov is well-dressed, a charmer, a ladies' man. He's also a Jew. On the first transport from Slovakia to Auschwitz in 1942, Lal immediately stands out to his fellow prisoners. In the camp, he is looked up to, looked out for, and put to work in the privileged position of Tatovira, the tattooist, to mark his fellow prisoners forever. One of them is a young woman, Gita, who steals his heart at first glance. His life given new purpose, Lal does his best through the struggle and suffering to use his position for good. This story, full of beauty and hope, is based on years of interviews author Heather Morris conducted with real-life Holocaust survivor and Auschwitz-Birkenau tattooist Ludwig, or Lal Sokolov. It is heart-wrenching, illuminating, and unforgettable. Really recommend that book. So, and then I think it was Michelle Bendy that I saw recommend this one, and it's called How to Stop Time by Haig. I've only just started it, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's about a man who was born in the 16th century and he's still alive today. And he says he's got a rare condition and there are a couple of other people in the world who also have this condition, but obviously they don't talk about it and try to kind of keep under the radar. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, so I think I'll stick with it. So thanks for that, Michelle, if it was you. Yeah, so that's How to Stop Time by Matt Haig. Again, when I found at my library. I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back video after video. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to everyone who presses like and who comments. I know there are so many other videos that you can be watching, but you chose to spend some time with me. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks everyone. Bye.